my honey sent me something. And it's funny because he sent this to me at least 3 times, I want to say. And this is the first time that I actually had an aha moment. And in the video, which is almost 2 hours long, um, it talks about how much control we truly have over our lives. That thing called faith, we need to have it in ourselves, because that thing called fear has the greatest control over us. Once we're able to let that fear go in all aspects of our lives, our progression is endless. So after I watched the video, I started thinking, like, I have so many fears relative to my progression. And I don't know how to let them go. And it's funny because for the most part, I don't speak them out loud, but my thoughts have just as much power as actually verbalizing them. So I found myself thinking, how do I get back on track? How do I get back to the place where I am progressing externally and internally? Because externally, I'm doing well. I'm doing great. But internally, there is so much bottled up fear that everything that I have going on externally has the potential to crumble. And it's like, it makes me think, do I not believe in myself? Do I not believe that I can accomplish or handle all the things that I have going on? I've done it all my life. I get shit done. It's all I know. It's all I know. I say this all the time. Like, I get shit done. No matter how crazy or fucked up or um, how close to not happening it may come, I get shit done. But why is it that I am at this standstill internally that has the potential to jeopardize everything that I have going on externally? And this is so crazy because I'm finding that my internal affects my external, and my honey is, it seems that his external affects his internal. It's so crazy how the world works, you know. Um, but it's interesting to see that. And I am I see him doing everything that he does externally, and he seems to get shit done too. But when those external factors are weighing heavy on him and things aren't moving around as they should, his internal is off. I don't know which one is worse. I don't know which one is worse. My internal is off, and it has the potential of affecting my external. How do I correct that? What do I do to fix that? So I keep saying I have to figure it out, and I do. I have to figure it out because that external shit, I'm sorry, that internal shit, that shit, mm-mm, mm. And then it caught, in this moment right now, I just had a worry, like, I have to get this shit together. Meditation has been a beautiful thing. I need to do it more. I do think that that will be a contributing factor to my continued positive progression, but I still have to figure out what it is that I can do to actually bring that internal happiness to ensure that all my external shit don't get fucked up. The way this world works and the law of attraction and manifestation, all those things are becoming such an enlightenment for me because it's like I have a great deal of control over everything that happens in my life. I just have to control it. I have to control this fear. I have to control worry. I have to control those things that do not benefit me. And I have to figure out how. And that's crazy. Like, I never thought that I need or require control in order for me to progress in a manner that's positive and beneficial to me. But it seems that because fear has such um, a great amount of control over everyone, that it's necessary for me to control it. The only way that everything else can run smooth is if I control those things, and that's an internal thing. Fear is internal. Fear is those moments and thoughts that creep into your head when you don't want them to, and everything's going great. And here you are doubting everything. Like, Key, you doing good. You do very well. Why are you doubting that you can continue to do well? That's that bullshit ass fear. that's, that's that bullshit ass fear. And it's crazy because it's only affecting certain areas of my life. Let me rephrase. Fear is only a factor in certain areas of my life, but it affects all areas of my life because the areas that it's a factor in are areas that mean more to me than others. My family, my household, that is of great importance to me. And then doing something that I feel passionate about is of great importance to me. And that is where my fear lies. My fear is eating at those things. Potential failure as a parent and the inability to be great at something. That is where my fear lies. So it doesn't matter that I have all these other things going on. Fear is eating away at these things and ultimately affecting these others, which has me internally fucked up. And I look at my honey and I be like thinking to myself, and I know he'd be like, this girl on some, I don't know. But when he shoot me a message and he say some shit and I be like, damn, I was literally just thinking that. Not necessarily about him, but about myself. Because when he texted me and was like, I'm off track, I'm like, nigga, I am too. And it's crazy because in this moment, as I'm recognizing how different things affect he and I'm realizing that I wouldn't necessarily be able to help him figure this thing out. And with us not actually being in it, with our friendship, I don't think he sees me as, um, you know, beneficial in a way that it would if I were his partner. So he helps me a lot, but I don't know if he is able, willing, or even know how to let me in to help him. But neither here nor there. I'll leave that alone. but I understand what's necessary. I have to ASAP get to the point where I know how to pull myself out of this, that I'm doing the things that make me happy internally, that satisfy this need that I have to be passionate about something, because that is ultimately what affects everything external and internal for me. So I have to figure this out and get on track with it.